Mm.
Mom, I think he sucks.
Good. I'm on. It worked.
Hey, Daddy, what are you talking
Talking to my peeps. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see if we can't get.
Go class stream.
Yes, ma'am. See if we can't get a few more audience members. Now,
Daddy, I got a butterfly.
welcome, Jacob. To you. What's up, Keith? Miss Liz, lovely to have you in. Surprise. Some of you know the surprise, some of you don't. Who knows how it's going to turn out? But that's why we do what we do. We do it for fun. Right. So, let me show you. I haven't opened it yet. So, there are two schools of thought. Either I read it so that I could practice the performance, because I'm a thespian. That's right, thespian, not to be confused with other spians, osbians. Or be as surprised as anyone and just read it as it comes out. So I'll read it at the same time you are reading it. And that I went with the second version. So.
Hey, Daddy. I was going to tell you the surprise today. You know what the surprise is? I want you to play Golf Clash on my birthday.
Oh, that sounds delightful. But I wouldn't play Golf Clash on your birthday, my girl. So, everybody who's in here, right. So, we discovered a fabulous children's book series. And Keith said, I would love for you to read one on stream. One or two, you know. So I said, sure, that sounds fun. So today, I am going to debut, and I haven't opened this yet. Put Tony's nuts in your mouth. Unopened.
Looks like you're
But
reading stories to me today too.
I'm gonna read some stories. But let's see if we can't get some. Let's see if we can't get a few more people in before I read it. But yeah, I'm taking off the cover now because I haven't opened it at all. And I'm gonna play some tour play too. It's a little bit of Golf Clash. Does anyone have any specific tour they would like me to play on? Yes, Pete. We are going with first, or we have the other option, of course, which Keith also bought, which is Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. So we have one of two options. T12, man, you guys, you know what? I would absolutely do T12, except I will need Pete to caddy for me because I still haven't I still don't know the shootouts, despite how many times I watch, because I haven't taken any notes and I haven't written anything down with regards to the 84 different percentages that we have. I think I'm gonna play a game first, and then I think Jacob wants T10. We'll start with T10. We'll just play a little bit of T10, and then we'll slowly ease our way into putting the nuts in the mouth. And now I have to download because I uninstalled and reinstalled again because I was playing some friendlies and I had the lower tours downloaded. One thing I did do the other day, which was a personal achievement, I lost my trophies on T10 on my Golf Rage account. And maybe I'm talking. Please, a little bit.
But it's something about golf.
What's it about golf? I will tell them that we went to play golf and that Daddy hurt for 3 days after we played golf, and all I was doing was hitting into a virtual net. But yeah, so I lost all my trophies on T10 to see how quickly I could close the tour out, and it's a good start. It's a good start. Exactly how this stream should begin. And I went through to 898 trophies from 0 trophies with only losing 4 games in T10. And then to get that last victory, I lost another 5 games to get that last victory. But I did go from 0 to full trophies with the loss of 9 games. So I was pretty happy with that. Wind balls aplenty. No, there wasn't. But there was quite a few kingmakers involved. We'll play one game, and then we'll start with the nut. We'll start with tasting Tony's nuts. Is what's going to happen, and it's going to happen after this game.
Okay, Daddy, can I play now?
Yes, baby girl.
Can we have ice cream?
Ice cream now? Why would you have ice cream now? Doesn't sound like ice cream time to me. All right, if you don't tell Mummy that I streamed today, then you can have ice cream now.
I won't tell Mommy that ice cream.
Good. Oh, and the garbage have come just at this very moment. So, you know, we love that. Should we smash it, see if we can get over? Let's smash it.
Yeah.
We can smash it into a bunker. If we reach a bunker. Which we won't, but we're okay.
You made us 2 of them?
I did make 2 of them, yes.
Which one's which? Daddy, which one's which?
It doesn't matter, they're both the same. Just get bowls for them.
Where are you going? Daddy, I can't reach the bowl because 2 of them in my hand.
Why would you have 2 of them in your hand? Put your phone down. There is no need for you to have your phone in your hand. Right? Thinking. Critical thinking skills.
That's how I got my bowl.
Oh. Yes. He may as well share everything.
Hey, Daddy, you know you're going to read the story.
Ooh, it's close, innit? Should have been in it. Right, what have I got going on here? Oh, you're a brute. You're a brute, sir. I hear a lot of chatter about fringe glitches. I don't care. Fringe glitches.
Hey.
Paying no attention at all, really. Because this isn't really about the gameplay.
Okay.
It isn't really about the gameplay. Oh! Oh! Shouldn't have adjusted max numbers. Even though I stretched out, I knew it wasn't max numbers. Did you get Dylan's? Selfish!
I'm not selfish.
Steve has a man crush on the accent. Hey everybody that came in, Wade, Pete, thank you, Steve, Tony, T-Dog, everyone, thank you, Mini Nips, Emily, anyone that I may have missed. It is lovely to have you in with me on this lovely day. T-Nick is here, so that my world is complete. Well, my world would complete if Drew was here, and Dale. But Steve loves the accent. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Whatever. This is a fun stream. We're just gonna do things and miss. What do I want? I know I can go 5 in this wind, I think. Get in the hole! Ooh! Clears! Clears! No, you haven't missed the reading. The reading. No, I didn't want to do it too soon. You gotta leave them one in a little bit more. This is what we will be reading, Jay. We shall be putting Tony's nuts in our mouth very shortly. Ian, my lovely, lovely fellow. Come on. Come on. You sit.
Hi.
Oh, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
And there's my beautiful girl. You want to go get Buddy? Oh, no, Buddy can chill. It's annoying how the glitches don't show when it's overheating. Right. So we got a good sand bump to start. I did ask Keith whether he wanted me to read it in any special voices, and he said, just read the first one normal, and then maybe we go to Mickey Mouse for the second book.
Oh, that's why you told me, Daddy.
Right.
I want
Now bear in mind, let me clear my throat. This will be the first time I have opened this. I have not opened this cover at all. So let's go ahead. So we have put Tony's nuts in your mouth. Big salty nuts. And it's apparently for Dustin. So Double D should be in here. Because he needs more nuts in his mouth. Or something. I'm joking. Right. Oh, apparently, this is a good start. It's a good start to the book. There are 29 reach-arounds hidden in this story. Can you find them all? I wonder if we can find all the reach-arounds.
What's reach around?
I don't know what a reach-around is, darling. Okay. Tony has big nuts and small nuts. He has pecans and walnuts. Nuts with or without a shell. There is no nut that Tony does not sell. Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line. Some say Tony's nuts smell great. Some say they taste divine. They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take these hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouths. Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they are just right. He knows your mum will take them home and suck on them tonight.
It's kind of funny.
BJ looks at Tony's nuts and tries hard not to stare. As Stephen grabs at his nutsack and finds a big old pair. BJ plays with Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth. Grandpa likes to go in there and takes his camera with him. He loves to look at photographs when Tony's nuts are in them. He swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Tony's nuts sometimes. The girls, too, they like Tony's nuts. Of this there is no doubt. Every girl around this town has put them in her mouth. On the way to school today, riding on the bus, the Johnson twins were in the back, sharing Tony's nuts. Back and forth they open up, hoping that they don't. Get those big and tasty nuts stuck down in their throat. This is brilliant. Even Miss Bulldyke, the softball coach, and her special friend will have a go at Tony's nuts every now and then. There really is no argument. Mount Rushmore ought to be a monument of Tony's nuts for all the world to see. All right, here we go to the end. If you haven't done it yet, you are really missing out. Grab a sack of Tony's nuts and put them in your mouth.
The end.
And that was the story of how we all put Tony's nuts in our mouths. Follow me on the next installment. Can't do too much too soon. The next installment will be Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand.
Make it.
Right. So, that was dedicated to the fabulous Clannibals push season. How absolutely brilliant absolutely everybody was. It was a huge accomplishment. Everyone was absolutely awesome. Myself, to a very, very small extent, I was more whingy and like I was menstruating for a whole 30 days. Special thanks to Keith, who bought the book and sent them to me so that I could read them. We'll go ahead. We'll play some more tour play and have some fun with it. But this, I wanted to do this, and I didn't want to leave it too long. And yeah, let's just keep going. Let's have some fun. I need to play some Tour 11 because I need to move into Tour 11 on my alt account, but I haven't played Tour 11 in like 5 or 6 months. I can sing the next book, and or I could do it in...
Mickey voice.
Well, I could do it in the voice of Mickey Mouse. Because everyone needs Spank the Monkey lending a hand. I've got a secret surprise that will fix that up later. That could be an option.
Mickey.
But once I start the Mickey, my son races from the other room, and now I'm going to have to do Mickey Mouse for like an hour. Yeah, I play Sophie all the time. When I'm in T10, that is. Steve liked that. Steve didn't know that Mickey, the soul of Mickey Mouse, was inside.
Hey, Daddy, you might be...
Mickey, there may be a part of Elmo. I love you. That's my Elmo, but I can only go so high for so long with
Hey, Daddy, you're good
with
at
Elmo.
too. You forgot what you can do, Elmo.
Well, I can do a little bit of Elmo. Yeah, I'm okay with Elmo, not great. So thank you everyone that's in, silently giving you the finger, perfect. MBS, love it. Tavis, brilliant. I don't know, I've never really done this with her. Quasar. I don't really bother adjusting aiming anymore. Just giving up. Way more curl needed. Hey, Tavis. Yeah, there's no way. Hey, I wouldn't do the Margaret Thatcher voice even if I could do the Margaret Thatcher voice. I don't know why I left it there. It was a horrendous shot. Probably because I don't care at all. About what happens from here on out.
Okay, this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay.
I really need to find a some way to stream with my phone where I don't get massive amounts of glitching and overheating on my phone, because I have to plug it in to the laptop and connect it via USB to mirror the screen, because the Wi-Fi mirroring doesn't work, but that super overheats the phone. Buddy, that's not your one. Don't worry, that's not your one. Your one's in the freezer. You want to get it?
Yeah.
You want to get it?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay, you get it. Right. So we're gonna go for the Shay Tot shot. They're the ones that play it most exclusively. Hey Alex, welcome in, my man. I just saw my man and then repeated it back to you. Milady. Do you want to get a bowl, buddy? Can you get a bowl for Dylan, please? Por favorino.
No.
Favorito. No.
No. What? What's in your head?
Now, I could just do the normal shot and get closer, but I am really trying to dial this one in different winds.
Oh, you have to move.
I don't think there's any specific guide for how you put Tony's nuts in your mouth. Yeah, I think the moral of the story is just get them in there.
Yeah.
Just get the nuts in your mouth, and once they're in there, just experience it. Just feel it.
You take Mickey. I take Mickey. You take Pluto. I eat the Pluto.
Playing fast and loose with the time, but I can't really see anything that's going on. Get down, start rolling down. Boo! I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even paying attention to the reach arounds. Oh, Dylan, dude. What are you doing? You don't want it? Why not? Oh, it's because you gotta take it out, dude. Look. Wait, shut up. Close it. Close the freezer. There. You have to take the top off. Come on, sit down.
Right here is Dylan.
Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. All right. Welcome, GCS. Next time, I will study the reach arounds. I have to work out what the actual reach arounds refer to. But I do need to get enough so I don't get relegated on this account. Because I am silently, well, not quite so silently, because I sent a ticket into PD, so not so, and then I posted into Facebook group. But I am praying and hoping that the APOC comes in the shop, because I'm at 178 on my APOC 6, and I want to. And it's been months since it's been in the shop. Mmm, it's delicious. Where's the fun wins? Right, I wouldn't put anything more than 4.5 top on here. Actually, I don't know if that's a good angle, but we're gonna go for it anyway.
Daddy, I don't want the lightweight part.
We're gonna do a little bit of curl, but not too much.
It's hard to look.
If you put too much top on and you miss that and you miss the little rough out, you tend to shoot forward into that far rough and it doesn't give you the best. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber is absolutely the reason why this exists, MBS. I saw it, I posted it, we loved it. Keith did some research on the Reach Around series, and then I said, well, I'll read it out on stream. So we have 2 of them. Next, and for anyone who missed it, the next installment will be Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. And he's got a nice little special glove that he's going to do the hand lending with. Yes, baby. Dylan, come downstairs with the popsicle. Popsicle downstairs, buddy. Popsicle at the table. Now, I play this one at 15%. Doesn't look 15% downhill, but you're coming over water, and it just has this extra impacto. And it's one of those that I will use an adjustment for. We're going to go ish mid. We'll put it to that side of the pin. Yeah. Yeah. At the table, buddy. If you're going to eat that, you have to go at the table. This needle is super bad. Need a little more. Needed a little more. A little more for a little more. If we had a customizable set of books where we could get a sock specialty book, yeah, this one has a glove, not a sock, unfortunately. And I don't know if there's anyone that specializes in pillows, because there is a couple of guys that specialize in having attachments to certain pillows too. So yeah. What a lovely time. The sticky sock in under my bed is the only part of the only thing in this house that gets any regular loving. It's not a sad story. That sock is the happiest person in this house, with 2 children under 6. It should be I would have the opposite to the Tony version, which would be the sad story of Dan's full nuts. And pink eyes. Oh man, I tell you what, this hasn't actually hindered me hitting perfect for some reason today. Not going to complain. This is going to be a great write, as it always is. Always a great write on this shot. Which means it kicks to this stupid side. Oh no, that's alright. We'll take that one. It's always a great write on that shot. We'll take that though. So is everyone looking forward to Acacia Reserves? I'm actually looking forward to a tourney for the first time in a while, because I have done, it's not grinding, but I have played this week. But it's not been push. For the first time, I've been able to breathe and relax and spend time with, well, not that I wasn't spending time, but more quality time, better mood. Have a little breather. But that all changes very, very quickly in my world. This is a nice shot too. Yeah. What's up, Randy? Binky. Welcome in. These gardeners have been here forever. I did not do very well in Acacia when it came out in the Summer Major last year. I think I had 3 accounts, and I think I had 58th, 68th, and 97th. And I'm pretty sure that was the one tourney where my one account I was like even more than normal, and I just gave up and went on tilt and just started smashing it everywhere. I don't know, MBS. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got two of them. Keith bought two and got them shipped. Depends how popular they are. And of course, if the guy who someone decides to report it that I don't know, whatever. But it'd be some promotion, so I doubt he'd have an issue with it. But I don't even know how many books there are. It's like six of them or something. Dylan! Parenting on point. I told him to sit down to eat his lollipop, and his ice lollies just disappeared again. But he is much less messy than his sister. So. Right, we're going for the double bounce over. I'm going to put it in there, and then I move it further out to give myself some room. And then it's going to be, what, 11 rings from there? Tiny bit of OP, not much. Comes in lovely. So yeah, so you can put full top, full left on that. Even with the Apox 6, if you're doing a double bounce over short and headwind, just have the bounce just before the bunker, and then it's a max plus 10 adjustment. If you pull into OP, just do whatever OP it says. You don't need to go crazy and think that it's not going to make it. If you put too much top on, you will end up in the bunker. For me, the course was inspired Tony's nuts. Yes, yeah, love it. Ooh, phone is hot. I don't know why it's so hot today. I know why it's so hot. It's so hot because of the temperature emanating from Tony's nuts. Tony must have roasted his nuts in my mouth, which, you know, just affected my phone. Tony's radioactive nuts. We all want Tony to stream his nuts again. That's what we want. Rather short than long there. Rather short than long. Who else is coming on today? Who else is streaming? What's everyone doing? What's the plans? Post the links. Do the whole kit and caboodle. Sub everyone and do everything. Do all of the things. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a hidden gem in the midst of other gems. I don't know. I'm not great on self-promotion, and I don't do it regularly. Well, I do it regularly, but quarantine, my wife has chopped me, and she has an utter disdain for the game. So anytime I stream, it's just not worthy when she's here, because it just isn't. So I've had a little bit of a hiatus, quite honestly. Right, you won this, past the hole. But thank you for the kind words, my man. What am I doing? Alright. No, 4 point. I'm going to go 4 point here, is where I'm going to go. First grade means it's going to be miles away. Absolutely miles away because it hit the wrong side of the bounce. You want Attenborough voice? I can practice Attenborough voice and see what we can and see what I can do with the Attenborough voice. That was an absolutely terrible shot because I hit a great, and a great left on this shot is literally the worst great you can do. Not that they're either one are good, but I mean the music, it's better than what it was because it was like 70s porn music, I kept getting told. So, you know, and he didn't even play a very good shot either with his whatever ball it was, but it was better than mine. Or why is he giving me the winky face? He still played a terrible shot. You know, good for you, Streak Slayer. I get a lot of people on T10 that give me the money face, the winky face when they beat me. Never rematch. And then I don't know. They never say anything else in the game. But it's nothing like in the lower tours. In the lower tours, man, the amount of emoji spamming that I get. I missed it. I missed the trick. But with so the issue with the 70s porn music is I would have to stream through Omelette to get said music, and then you would be treated to overpower shots on everything else, and my beautiful face wouldn't be involved. So it was a trade-off. I'll see if I can find some 70s porn music for the Spanky Monkey. I hope my niche, you know when you find, and it's not niche. Whoever says niche, it's not niche. It's niche. It's French. Quiche, niche. That's how it's pronounced. Niche. I hope my niche is not audio of suggestive kids book titles. Now, if you want audio, if you want to see the reason why a lot of the generation of us Brits are the way we are, you need to go to YouTube. Other platforms are available, but search twangers, rainbow, the word rainbow, and rainbow twangers, and watch that episode of a genuine, actual TV show, kids TV show from the 1980s. It's actual recording of it. Watch that. It will be the best 4 minutes you spend today, unless you have Tony's nuts in your mouth. I'm telling you. Right, this is 20% extra on this. I bring this back. I'm going to put one top on it. It's not going to get near. It's not going to get in the hole. We just want it close. We want to avoid this bunker and avoid this rough. This is a hole where you just don't want to make any mistakes in tour play. I give it a little bit of umpty and a tiny bit of curl because I'm greedy, but I always hit great left to compensate. And I don't care where it goes. I just want it to go not in that rough. And Greenock, it's Greenock, not Greenwich, or Greenwich, Greenock Point. What's up, Tom? Thank you for subscribing. He's not the Messiah. He's just a very naughty boy, is what he is. He likes to spank his monkey. Would be the Monty Python-esque version of that. That would be the Monty Python version. Oh dear! Oh dear! Spanky Monkey's lending a hand. Would be as close as I can get off the top of my head to Mrs. Doubtfire, because I believe he was trying to be Scottish. Welcome in. It's Tom. It's everyone. There's lots of Toms. It's the Tom overload. Tom. Dad jokes. When talking about dad jokes, we're missing DK. Dominic Kelly is dad joke man. Whatever, we'll put it there. And hit great to that side. Should be fine. Should be fine. It's not my elbow. It's not my elbow. Maybe you can see it. Where am I? This, all along here. I still can't feel any of it. That's where I snapped my arm twice in 5 months. What you doing, dude? Why are you naked? Did you get the ice lolly? Where's the ice lolly? Where's the ice lolly?
No.
Come here. Look at his little face. He's like, I'm like, where's the ice lolly? Where's the ice lolly, dude? Where's the ice lolly? Where is it? Where's the ice lolly? And where's your top? What'd you do with it? You put it in the trash?
No.
Can you put it in the sink?
No.
What do you mean no? What's the wound? Just a flesh wound, yeah. So I have a metal plate and 6 screws down the bone along my arm there. Yeah, oh, it's just a flesh wound. Nothing to worry about. All right, no, Poppy's going crazy. You go back and watch TV, bub. Oh. Screw this hole. You know what? I'm gonna try to play something different. I'm gonna try to play it from over here. Where's the? I'm gonna try to play it from over here because I don't like that spot. I'm gonna play it with a little bit of curl. I hate this shootout. There's something about that win, just that win specifically, and I don't know what it is, because if it's tailwind and it's coming from the other direction, right to left, it comes in beautifully, but that left to right angle, for some reason, even if you set it off to that, I mean the grate didn't help me, but I don't know what to do about that. If I'm going, but that sniper shot is just not the one to play. I might just go for the rough bump every time in that from now on. But I very rarely get it in that angle, and every other wind I know how to play it, so. That's exactly it, Nick. That's exactly it. I did the wrong reach around. I went the wrong way. Bad directional sense. And it cost me. It cost me dear twice. You'd think I'd learned the first time, but 2 years ago I got pink eye in both eyes, and I didn't learn the lesson then, and I got pink eye in both eyes earlier this year or the end of last year. I'm really not paying attention to anything that's going on right now. So if you came for anything resembling good play, or any help on anything on Tour 10, check one of my other streams potentially. But that might come in nice. 340s, maybe a bit short, 338, 341. Probably did pull the wrong angle. That pull angle is probably, if you're being serious and genuine about that t-shirt, about that shootout, it's probably more of a 12:01 than it is at 11:59, for sure. How did we get the plate in the neck? Injury stories. Injury stories. We like a good old injury story. Although I'm not a fan of the rugby player who dislocated his hip in a tackle and they popped his hip back into place. Popped his hip back into place and caught his testicle in the popping. So what happened was he ripped all his vocal cords, screaming in agony as they did it. This is the only wind angle you can put full top on. Just as an FYI, and it probably still won't go over. But we're 1-to-1. Maxis. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you were talking about the reach around, but yes, it was absolutely the right angle. Yeah, that is no story. That is no story. Although, you know, there's lots of stories. Like you can Google, like, and there's everyone's always sharing rubbish on, but you can fact check it now. But I'm talking about the days before the internet. There were so many crazy stories that you just kind of took a little bit. If they were legitimate, if they sounded good, like they made sense, like it could be plausible. A lot of people told a lot of nonsense, and there was no way to fact check a lot of it. Rolled my truck 2 times in about 700 yards, but stuck the landing. Silver linings. Oh no. Close. It's a pleasure having you all in here on this lovely Thursday. Most people will be hole hunting for the new toy holes, and I absolutely won't be doing that. Because in my experience, the tawny holes don't play the same as they do in regular tour play. And the week before the tournament, they don't give you really the wind angles that they're going to do in the tournament. So whatever wind angle you get is the one that's not really going to be in the tournament, unless you get, you know, lucky every now and again. But then you don't have it enough to practice it to dial anything in. So there's no real point in doing it. And I think it could be detrimental because you start to play it in a certain way, and that shot will invariably not be the perfect shot. But if you've never played the holes at all, getting familiar with the layout and how it's going to look and the elevations and stuff would absolutely be beneficial. Is my view on pre-tourney weeks. Oh, I've got. It's my friend list. I thought it was my weekly league. Come on, give me an APOC. I didn't get an APOC card in this early today. I need it in my shop so I can empty my bag of gem nuts all over the APOC face. I am incorporating different streamers' catchphrasing into my own little stream of plagiarism. My one regret. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. No, my one regret about last season, with the season with the Clannibals, is that I couldn't be on Discord with everyone. That would have been. That sounds like that genuinely would have been fun, a fun use of my time, but it was not to be. I don't know if I've done that right. I think I've pushed that way up. Yeah. I was like, I thought I was pushing like tiny bit up to max, and it ended up shooting like 3 rings. Don't do that. Don't do that. We'll see. We'll let them waste the ball, and if we'll see where they land. Probably not worth me even taking the turn. I can't remember how the Johnny Rotten version goes, but what about you? Well, let's see if we can get the hole-in-one, because I have got a hole-in-one on this hole. I submitted it for shot of the week and got absolutely no love. Don't put a backspin on that if you're using a power 1 ball. Would be my recommendation. Oh, he's got a rapier on. There's a chance he may miss. Yes, when in doubt, stick full top on. Oh, very scientific method of adjustment here. Oh, he's curling it as well. Which means it's going to be a great... Oh no, is it straight in the hole? Rapier. Oh, I'm going to miss my end ringer now, watch. But, having said that... Oh, Miss Ingrid, she missed it. She missed it. I almost did. Welcome, Miss Ingrid. Keith, you're a magic man. And yeah, so the next one I do, I might leave it a couple of weeks and then do another one of these. Or I might do it sooner. I'm so very changeable. Some would say flaky, but no, I'm not flaky. I prefer changeable. I prefer moldable. Right. So 10%, 7, 2, power 1, max distance 10%. Set the yellow here, white up here. Gonna go full, and what do we know? We're 2 back. 2 back spin. And 4.3 ish. because I know our people love the ish. Oh, way too much. Way too much. I should put more backspin on that. It's a bit rubbish. Needed to hit great right again. It was appalling. Appalling. They'd have to be really bad to not beat 3.52 here. I was expecting it to check up more than that. I have fluid. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they got the nice roll. Played that well. Nicely played. Like my gender, I am fluid. By night, I am Angela. Allergies! I don't really get allergies. But we had the flying termites come through our area yesterday and the day before. Bastards. Fucking weird things in Texas. Not Australia weird, but weird. So Australia, so everything in Australia tries to kill you, right? We know that. Even fluffy kangaroos and koalas, they try and kill you. That's what they do. In Texas, everything looks like it wants to try and kill you, but is a complete pussy. That seems to be the case. That seems to be what the difference between the two. It looks big and mean, but really doesn't do you much damage. The annoying little wasps in England are much more brutal than the wasps here. But the ones here look fucking angry, look mad. Oh, it's in the rough. I can't get anything. The lag is terrible. Oh, it's really bad. Really bad. Just a bad shot. No, okay. So Tom, I'm British. I'm from England, but I live in Southeast Texas, just outside of Houston. If I ever do pole dancing, and anyone wants to see that horrendous eyesore, that would be my name. Well, maybe a very specific market would be go in the bunker. Give me the only chance I've got. But Angela Danielle would be my pseudonym. Kids have been very amenable today. Just waiting for the puppy to shit all over my shoes or something. Wait, like 4.5 rings maybe? Scientific. Forced great. We'll never know. I will have to stop relatively soon because, you know, I'm parenting and have a full-time career that I'm supposed to be doing as we speak. Difficult to do much financial advisoring in this current climate, in this current market, because I'm in a very old school, face-to-face, wants to shake your hand, see the whites of your eyes kind of market, which we can't do. There's not a lot of people that do Zoom around here. But get in the hole! Well played. Turning up the heat on me, and I don't care. Phones overheating, nuts overheating, players just smashing it from everywhere. So we're a game down. We are down on the day now. I'll have to start paying attention a little bit. I lost 3 out of the last 4. Barrett Funky is GC India, isn't it? I think. Is that right? I think I've seen his stream. Well, I've been onto GC India's stream, but he's a very good player. Clearly. Yeah, these things, man, they just dive. Like they're coming like swarms of flying just terrorists. Horrendous things. Yeah, I was in one of his streams here, and yeah, he's very knowledgeable, very good streamer. I liked it a lot. Kaza was in there as always. There is so here you get very differential roles. So I like to have it so that I'm in this little section here, right here. You want to be further to the left than you do to the right, because you get a better angle for the second shot. And it's like I'm going 10%. Tiny bit of OP. And a great ball again. And the flashing. Please don't be too far. Oh, looks like it's going to be perfect. All right. I get that blue line. Android users may understand. You get that blue line that comes across the bottom of the screen, which means my CPU's overheating, which means it's trying to cool it down. So that's what happens. The whole screen does that. In the hole. How much top did he put on? Oh, he put a lot of top spin on this. I wouldn't recommend putting anything over 4 in tailwind, because even if you miss the rough completely on your hook and you get over, she absolutely was a mod on his channel. You roll through and you don't go into the bunker at the back. Now, if you got more than that and you miss it, you roll through and you end up in the bunker at the back, like that. I got a huge wind here, so there is a distinct possibility that I won't even make it. I'll hit the rock or something. When you play streamers, you just like pay a little bit more attention, play it a little bit more carefully. Great right, great left to my friend here. Yeah, you want that rollout. It's not ideal, which is why I don't stream a lot of my tournament rounds. And when I do, I try and just like it'll be okay, and then it isn't, and then it frustrates me, and my son's shouting at me, and he's doing all kind of things, so I'll be right back. Actually, no, I can't. I just have to shout at him because my phone's connected. What's up, bud? yeah? I'm not coming up there. I'll be up there soon. Adios mio. Hey, Triple G. Oh, I think that's going to miss. You need more genuinely sympathetic ones, like, ah, that sucks. They need a that sucks. Because Unlucky's too, I think Unlucky's too open to sarcasm. Because I only ever use it sarcastically. Or, well, not only, but a lot of the time. And there she is. Speak her name, she shall appear. What's up, Kaza? But yeah, absolutely, T-Nick. Yeah, it's a default option when you start a channel. Kaza, Terry, Ingrid. He didn't want to. He didn't want to. Who else is there that's almost always mods? Tot's a mod wherever he goes, but Tot needs to be a mod wherever he goes, so he gets protection wherever he goes. Tot's mod is a mod of protection. Bless him. See, Unlucky is super snarky. They need like a that sucks, but so the crying face is basically all that I can. I'm gonna take one bar of top, spin off this. I like playing it up here because you get a higher bounce from this little pad here, this section of the fairway. Drew made it in. I was saying my life was complete, almost complete, because T-Nick joined us, and then it was only missing Drew and Dale. My heart is almost full of joy and wonder and nuts, because this stream is just all about nuts. It's all about the nuts dangling. Hot nuts, salty nuts, sucking nuts, chocolate nuts. I was going to say, if ever you've been in a stream with Top when the Spider ladies are around, when Alex and Tanel and the ladies are around, you know why he needs more status protection. But most of you already know that, so. Oh my god. Let's offset it slightly. 1 to 1 minus 1. Coming in from that side, so if you watch, it's just really uneven. That whole part of that green, the bounce you get off the rough, and the roll you get on the green, you could be like that much off, and you'll be 5 yards either way. Grandpa taking pictures of Tony's nuts from his closet and then putting them on his wall to admire was a true revelation within that book that I wasn't really expecting. It does seem to be a little grounds for concern when we talk about Tony's nuts. Thankfully, he's grown up and he hasn't seemed to have any ill effects from the said photography. But I'd be keeping an eye on Grandpa Joe. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's going good, Triple G. It's going good. It's been a fun stream. It's been a fun stream. It's been a good day. I'm really only playing as an excuse to read the story. If anyone missed it, check out the beginning of the stream. Probably about 5 or 10 minutes into the stream, I read the fabulous children's book, Put Tony's Nuts in Your Mouth, from the Reach Around series. Oh, that's a horrible wind. This could be anything. I only go 4.5 in this wind. 4.5 and 2 on the guideline. There. I'm going to go 16 rings. Oh my. My pullback, because when it's in that stronger wind, I pull back. But I didn't have time. I was running out of time, and my pullback angle it wasn't nearly straight. So I pulled it back probably, I don't know, 230. So I missed it long and right, of course. It was. I read it out to. I narrated it. Triple G. His shot wasn't awesome, but didn't need to be. Yes, absolutely, Kazza. That was what the post was about. We are mixing good play with extreme mediocrity, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That was a whoopsie, yeah. Based on running out of time gas bagging. I do have another one to read on my next stream. So don't think you've missed out. And I might even do, and we're discussing what is the best voice to do it in, and the general consensus so far has been Mickey Mouse. But stay out. Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand is going to be my next one. And I haven't opened this one either. It still has the plastic seal. Because it's much better if I read it as I'm seeing it. So that will be the next installment. I did, Kaza. I narrated it early in the stream, dedicated to the Clannibals push season and Keith Spresny. We got a little lucky. Oh, but he... you see what they've done here? What they've done here is give me the only really bad wind. The worst wind that I could have from this distance. I can't make it over. I don't have 17 rings here. And I'm not in distance to do it. So, I'm going to have to guess how many rings that is. To get over, because you want to be right where the spot is here, where my ball is. So that's what, 5. It's going to be 10 rings, 10, 11 rings. So I'm only going to go like 3 rings here, 4 rings. And then you never heard of Spank the Monkey? Oh, spanking the monkey, man. Mrs. Palmer and her 5 lovely daughters. That was literally the worst wind. But I'd have been okay if I didn't have that. Great. I don't know what that means, Tom. I know I've missed something, but I don't know what I've missed. No, not there. Not there. Absolutely not there. Yes.
I got oranges, the little bars, and the cubicle push.
Yeah, okay. Do you have balls?
Oh. We don't need them.
You're messy. We better clean it up. If I come upstairs and it's messy, I'm gonna be mad, okay? Oh, now a bowl is a good idea. A bowl is a good idea when I tell you I'm gonna get mad. Just take it upstairs with him.
Dylan's not messier than me.
Dylan is not messier than you, no. You're right, ma'am.
So, can Dylan have it in the back like that?
Yes. What did he do there? What happened there? Was that with the thorn? Seriously, what did they do? How did they get that far away with the thorn? Terribly played hole by everybody. It's going to give me the same wind again. Even my adjustments are super glitchy. Oh, god damn. That's twice. It jumped all the way over. It's starting to really annoy me. It's starting to really annoy me. It literally, it went... Yeah, some of this could be my fault, actually. No, I've only got 2 things running. It's when I run it, because if I'm running, I think it's the running of the A-power mirror. That with the perfect, that's nailed on. That's within a yard. It's probably in the hole or right next to the hole. But when the device gets overheating like this, which is why it's okay for us. Which is why it's okay for a. Yes. This one's for Pete. I know he's not in here anymore, but it's for Pete anyway. Pete loves me using a Superstar in T10. But when it gets like this, I can't. And do nothing. Now I don't want to. I mean, the kids. Our kids have been. You know, they were really. The first few weeks, they were mad. They were mental. Like, if you spray bug spray on a roach, right, and you watch it go crazy for a while. That's what happened with them. But after the first couple of weeks, they've been genuinely great. Of course, we as adults are feeling it because we're not built for being inside either. So they feed up, you know, the emotions and, you know, the feelings in the house. So if we're not feeling great, then they pick up on that. So if there's any stress in the house, which typically there isn't, but when there is, they feed on that a little bit. But generally they've been pretty good. Kids adapt much quicker than we do, I think. If you want to buy me an iPad, Drew, then yes, iPad is coming soon. Other than that, no. Yeah, but it's my one big thing is that for some reason I can't do it. I can't lag dang. Yeah. So it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's frustrating for sure. Most of my streams will be probably tour streams or maybe pro. I think I'm going to leave the expert away from it. Pro is not too bad. I know what it is. It's my conspiracy theories again. I know what it is. I haven't had hardly any of my favorite my holes, which you get all the time, but the holes in which I get hole-in-ones, I haven't had at all today at all, except the rough bump one, and we know what's been happening there. And the reason is because I'm on 299 HIOs. I need to play this account until I get not today necessarily, because that could be going on forever, but 300, because I get stitions, not superstitions, just stitions. And I always perform terribly in tournaments if I'm reaching 100, 200, 300. So I need to get to 300 because I was terrible in the last tournament. So they're giving me the screwy stuff. Alright, I'll play a few more games, and then what I'm going to do is I'll jump off because Kim A's on. And I'm sure everyone wants to go see Kim A do some T9, some hole hunting. She is going to be absolutely the key. Well, one of the keys, but if we're talking about a tournament that has been where the course has been mainly on T9, you best believe that Kim A is going to be dialed in on that. So I'll play a few more. I love conspiracy theories, Kaza. I literally, and I'm not entirely sure that they're not accurate. Some of them are absolutely me moaning out of frustration, but I have a memory for patterns and things like that, and it's the coincidences are just they could be just coincidences, and I should just not bother with them. Do I believe they're specifically targeting me personally for this treatment? No. Do I believe that that there is a thing where they already? I mean, I remember back in the day when I first started watching Tommy stream, and he said that PD had confirmed that if you're on win streaks and you're getting very close to the hole, it will match you up with regards to your average proximity to the hole. So the better you do, the harder the matchups they search for you. Whether that's still the case or not, but I absolutely remember him saying that. So I suppose what you want to do is be closer but not very good, and then you'll get more wins. That wind is so small, I don't think I'm really going to offset it. We'll see how that works. I should have offset it because I never hit perfect on that shot. like 35 albies on this hole, and they're all been probably 28 of them have been great shots. There is, they have confirmed, right? So they have said, I believe, they may not have outright said, but I think it was common knowledge, or that if you have excess cards, you don't need to have a certain trophy to be eligible to get the APOC in the prison. However, in all the prison chests that I've ever had, I've only ever had one APOC in the prison chest once, if on any of my profiles that are they're eligible but are under 3,900 trophies. I've had it quite a few times, not gonna lie, I've had it quite a few times in my on my main account, but I've only ever had it once on any of my other accounts, one solitary time. Hate this hole. But that's going to win more than it loses. So while I believe it's absolutely 100% accurate that you can get it under 3,900 trophies, because I've seen it, it has happened, but the chances of getting it, I believe, are much reduced, which sucks, because you need, typically, if you're under 3,900 trophies and you have a lot of games played, your APOC level will still be relatively low in the main. So 3 cards between a level 3 and a level 4 and a level 4 and a level 5 has a much greater impact. That's motherfucker. Ooh, I think we got him. It's going to have a much greater impact on whether you get it. Or when you get upgrades. So I've never had that, Drew, but the only time I've ever had it in the shop multiple times in a week is when I've had no gems. It's the only time I've ever had it. Now there is a way to do it in which you only buy 10 cards. You don't buy the full stock, and then it cycles into your in much quicker. But then as soon as I see it, I'm like bye if I have the gems. I'm just going to get rid of these superstars because I don't really like them. This is probably not going to go over, quite honestly. For some reason it just dies after this first bounce. So I'm going to put it in there, this front bit of this bunker. Play max plus 10. And see if I can get it to double bounce. It never does. It just dies. It just dies. So the gem theory is pretty factual. Like, it comes in the chest when you don't have gems and stuff like that. It'll come in your shop and all that kind of stuff. If it's factual and we know that is part of algorithm working out, that they do those kind of things, why would they not do it? Why would the other stuff be so outlandish? If you've gone that far, either it's none of it's true or a lot of it is true. Why would they do that for the 300 HIOs? Get me playing more games. If I play more games because I want to get that 300th HIO. That's why they would do it. I'm not saying that it's definitively the answer. I'm just saying, for the people that say, why would they do that? It makes no sense. It absolutely makes sense. I'm going to play more games to get 300 hole-in-ones. And use more balls to do it. It's the same with in the shop. They were buying more gems to buy the APOC card. It's all, and I understand the way they do it. Doesn't mean it's any less frustrating. From a business standpoint, I don't have an ethical concern of them doing it. I just it affects me sometimes, and when it affects me, it annoys me. Good hole out with a Two more games. Where are we at now? 48 minutes. Is that it? How many games is that? 8? Well, I may possibly be like 16 games then, because I haven't really won that many. Thank you, Miss Kaza. I don't know what the delay is on this, by the way. It seems like it's a long time. So if there's a disconnect, I don't know what the lag is. Headwind is going to affect it proportionally more. 12, 13, 6. It's me at 9 rings. You are right about that. I do have to go to a shootout to get HIOs. Like the fjord with the funnels, we haven't had that once. The bounce over before the bunker that funnels down to the hole, we haven't had that once. We also haven't had many fjords at all. Trying to think. Have we had any fjord shootouts while I've been streaming? I'm not hating on them. They're just they're good stats. They're obviously they're just like, you know, when you have a ball that you just don't do well with, like you just don't perform well with that ball, an unlucky ball, if you will. That's kind of how I am with the it just comes as well. It's so weird. Don't get in the bunker. Like, it's gonna be in the bunker. Like, the first shot was fine, and then suddenly it just comes in waves. It's weird, the timing it's interesting. Paradise. I never bought any Paradise. But Paradise, I don't know what the needle's like on the Paradise. is it as good as it was on the Valkyrie? Because the Valkyrie is literally one of my favourite tour balls of all time. We talked about this, Nick. So if it's anything like that, then yes. I want to thank everybody for being here again. It makes playing the game much more enjoyable for me. I absolutely, that is the truth. Oh, Paradise is the same stats as the Pinecone. Pinata is the Valkyrie wannabe. Okay, so, oh, Tom, tell me what you got. I miss it here in the world, part of the world that I'm in. There are some places 100 miles away. There are a couple of Indian restaurants that are good, but in the main, not really. Don't have the spice level that we like, or that I like. Tell me what you ordered, and if it's a chicken madras with pilau rice and 4 or 5 chapatis or a garlic naan or something like that, the envy that I'm gonna have for you is gonna be profound. Right. Looks like with this wind that I have a good margin of error. Should get out. Should get out. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Not everyone likes the same spice levels, but all sounds good. All sounds good. Except, did I see... No. I thought I saw mushrooms. I know Ian likes mushrooms in his Indian food, but don't get me started on mushrooms. They make some... Everything is it's literally my favorite food of all time. There's very little they can do that I don't like, unless it involves mushrooms. Some like sagaloo and things like that I'm not a big fan of, but what we got going on here? Oh, we have a big sidewind. I'm gonna no spin it. Mid distance no spin, so what's that gonna be? That is gonna be 13.5. 13.5 is what? So what's that gonna be? 8.1.5 mid distance. 8.1, guys. Ooh, a bit too much.
Is KDB in?
Is KDB in? No, KDB's not in, Bubble. I would have called you if KDB was in. Hey, guys, can we do something for my daughter while she's here? What do you want?
Poop emojis.
Poop emojis. Spam the poop emojis, if you will. For my beautiful birthday girl, because it's her birthday in 6 days. How old are you going to be, baby?
6.
6. Let's see, it takes a while for it to show up. Takes a while for me and for them to put it. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And look! Hey Daddy, look at this!
Oh, what's that? What is it?
Birthday cake?
It is a birthday cake, yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot. That poop emoji was a lot. How much poop emojis have I get?
What did you say? Like 54, 55?
Whoa, they're sending more. Actually, no. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't even remember. It was like 60, 61,
Oh, yeah.
63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84.
Awesome!
Oh!
Alright, I'm going to play one more game, and then that's it. Then I'll be done. One more chance to get HIO. I may have to come on again this week to get HIO 300 and read the second installment of our book series, Educational.
Thank you for the poop emojis!
Love you.
And thank you for the two birthday cakes! What voice did you use for the monkeys?
I didn't do the monkey yet. I'm doing the monkey next time.
Oh.
You'll be out. You'll be here.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna do Mickey.
83, 84.
84. Wow. You're lucky, huh?
Die if there's 100.
You're gonna die if there's 100?
Yeah.
She's gonna die if there's 100. And we're at 84. How many do we need? We need 16. We need 16 more to make 100. Alright, baby, can you sit there?
No!
Alright, sit up then. Sit up.
Hello! Hello!
Super step, be careful. All convenience, the setup is awesome, right? Trying to play with you on my lap is not easy, baby.
Hey, Daddy, what? 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 More? Do we have 100 now?
I believe so. So go 85 from there.
85, 86, 87, 88, 89. I can't even count from them moving. I can't even count when they're moving. Oh well.
90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 131. 131 poopy emojis. And and an extra 5 cakes and a donut.
My mind's gonna explode.
Yeah. Yes. Hey Bob, welcome in, man. Solid math. Get math involved, and Bob is right here.
Thank you for the poop emoji. Thank you for the poop emoji.
You're my silly monkey today, huh?
Silly monkey. Thank you for the poop emoji.
Alright, don't get too close. Oh, that was too much.
Hey Daddy, I did this to
Oh, the donut's for me. Awesome.
Hey Daddy, I did this to them.
You got poopy bottom?
Yeah, Daddy. I on there on stream. And,
You winked? Wink again. Wink again.
no.
Do it. Do it.
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, the monster's coming. Uh-oh.
Hello.
How have you got less clothes on? Why have you got less clothes on? Where's your paddock? What's going on? We have my son.
Naked with his panties on. Ow!
Alright, Dylan's turn. Dylan. You coming?
Okay, Dylan.
Alright, I'll be right with you guys, okay? Give me this last little thing. Let me do this last little thing. Alright. 10.6, 11.3, 11.3, 5.6. No idea.
Stop.
Terrible. Hey, come here. Say hi. Say hi.
Wally.
He's Billy. You wanna get in?
Hi.
It's a family affair.
It's a family of streaming. Hi. What's that? It's a family. We're cooking.
Oh, she's winking at you. She got the winks going on. Alright, so on that disappointing note.
Hello.
Hello. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.